Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of the series, where we put the whole NFL into one bracket and let them battle it out for one trophy. In last episode, we did the right side of the bracket, and here is how it turned out. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, today we are seeing how the rest of the first round plays out, but first we need to do a little recap. Watch the other episode before this to avoid spoilers. The poverty Jacksonville almost upset the Rams. The Colts scored 2 points against the Chargers. Russell Wilson scrambled his eggs on a plate for Dallas. The Bills cooked the Falcons. The Giants upset the moldy cheese 5 seed. The Ravens ran through Philly. The Raiders shot the Communists. And finally, the 4 seed lost to the Jets. And now you're all caught up. This is going to be a banger. So relax, pop open a bag of chips and enjoy. And now let's go to Detroit.
Welcome to our first game here in Detroit, where we have Joe Shiesty throwing a pick 6 right off the bat after a failed screen pass. Let's look at that again. And again, another check down doesn't work. Looking like Mike Zimmer with that play calling. Finally, the offense does something as Amon-Ra St. Broom is hit with a deep ball to put the Lions back in it, but a failed two-point conversion ends the game. See ya, Detroit.
Short and sweet. I like it. By the way, did he say Amon-Ra St. Broom? Anyway, the Bengals move on, and let's take you to New Orleans.
Welcome to the Super Duper Dome, also known as the... I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, we got a miracle in New Orleans because Gesicki didn't do that god-awful gritty, and I think Tua's paralyzation got to him there as he throws it 15 yards away from his receiver, who goes into the end zone for a touchdown. And you think Tyreek is getting an easy touchdown? Wrong. Oh, you thought about it again. Wrong. Latimore is Tyreek's daddy. Now we got Chris Olave doing something I don't know what, but it worked in there. He goes and wait, he is tackled. Chris Olave sucks. And Tua becomes healed from paralysis and delivers the best throw of all time. Oh my goodies, that was mad. And here comes Will Lutz with his icy leg to win the game.
And Tyreek has a new father after his old one ran faster than him away to get the milk. Hats didn't make much sense. The Saints move on, and it's time to watch the Cardinals play the Saints. Tell your children to watch this one because they will recognize Kyler from their school. Hey, what's up my fellow men? I'm commentating this game, haha. Well, I guess DK just turned into prime Dender Hopkins with that moss. And Hopkins tried to do the same and relive his prime, but he forgot he sucks without the roids. Well, that aged perfectly. ... Never mind. And Marquise Brown gets a nice catch for 80 yards. And Kyler does what he does best and runs backwards 20 yards and still scores. Careful, Seahawks, don't hit him too hard because that's child abuse. And ooh, a crispy whip root for a tutty. Aye, this background beat is hot. Gino, what are we doing on this play? Oh, some dark magic to Goodwin for a long TD. And there you have it. The Cardinals take a dookie on Seattle. Alright, so the Cardinals move on. And we recently hired our first female commentator, who we are assigning to the most boring game so far to see how she handles it. This might be one of our most common commentators, if she does good. So let's go to Nashville.
Well, when you talk about boring games, this is what you usually mean. And it's rainy too. Great. Honestly, can you just skip this game? Trust me, it's worth it. Damn bitch. A guy nobody has ever heard of gets a touchdown. Damn. Fuck, bro. This game's so boring, we showing highlights of interceptions. Of course, they put me in charge of the worst fucking game.
Alright, can I step in for a second?
Excuse me? Hell no, this is my game.
Not anymore, lady. You're fired.
The fuck? I'm just doing my job, you dumb bitch.
Get out, now.
Fuck you.
Well, that was interesting. Sorry if there are children watching this. She went rogue. Anyway, the Bears get a touchdown in the read option, followed by a nice play by David in overtime, by the way, and then they throw a pick six on the goal line. This is why Chicago wants a new team. So how long is this going to take for him to run in? I'm bored. Finally. Okay, let's send it back to me. Sorry about that. We had an emergency commentator switch, but the Titans won. So let's take you to Florida for a blowout. This is another one your kids shouldn't watch because we are going to see the Panthers get murdered.
All right, welcome to this game down in the Sunshine State, Florida, where we got CMC tearing up the pass game against the Buccaneers. And this might just be the best play in the whole tournament so far as the clock hits 0 on the half. Guess who gets this pass? Is it A, CMCB, Christian, or C, McCaffrey? If you guessed T, you're correct. And the Booty McNears throw a pick, and that's your ball game. A blowout, but the opposite blowout we expected. I guess Tom Brady lost 2 rings in this one. The potential championship ring for the tournament, and his marriage ring with Gazelle. See you in retirement, Tom. Oh wait, you don't know what that means.
So that was a murder, but to the Buccaneers. That throws us in the car and on the road to Upset City after that one. What seed are they? They are the 6th seed. So the 4, 5, and 6 seeds all get out in round 1.
Hey folks, right off the bat we got a pick by Ward who throws it back like last night in the club to Grant Delpit who tries to react Ward last night yeehaw. And now we got a tip drill as the Steeler man steals the ball and then pulls a hammy woo-hop. And it's Grant Delpit again getting a bit too excited. Top 10 moments in sports where athletes forgot they were live. Number 1 is Grant Delpit against the Steelers. Grant Delpit should meet Leighton. And another pickety-pick by Mika, who dives like there is no tomorrow, just to look like a stinky head because he dived too early. And Najee misses the hole like usual but gets lucky and scores. Only fantasy points all year for him. And Nicholas McChubby but runs it in for a orange touchdown. And the play action works to an apple crisp perfectly cooked to win the ball game. I'm hungry now.
Get that man something to eat. He said he was hungry. Maybe an apple crisp? Well, it's getting late, so let's go to our night game in the hood of Minneapolis. Don't let Brian Robinson come to US Bank Stadium. This is another rookie female commentator, so let's see how she does.
Welcome to the hood in North Minneapolis, where, spoiler alert, we got a good one. With 20 seconds into the game, Jefferson already scores. Wow. The Patriots answer back though with a TD of their own. And the ballet dancer gets torched by a running back for a touchdown. Justin Jefferson is good. And the Vikes get the stop on defense and into the end zone. He goes for a Vikings touchdown. But that's nothing the Patriots can't handle as Big Boy Henry gets in there. And the 2-point conversion is good. A bit of a nail-biter here as the Vikings send up a prayer as the clock is winding down and Jesus answers, Amen. And if you're hungry Patriots, we hired the best chef to cook you up a touchdown. Enjoy the off-season Patriots.
Well, the commentator was alright. She could have been more funny though. I think that might have been the game of the week. The game of the week is a new thing we are doing where there is one special game each week. Lastly, it's time to close the day in Arrowhead.
Welcome to Arrowhead Stadium as right away Brandon Cooks and man for easy one-play tutty. Just kidding. He was tackled. Now, Tux Burkhead pounds it harder than Deshaun Watson into the end zone. And Mahomes gives the Chiefs a chance to score the ball, and that's what they do. The scoreboard decides that we are now playing Superstar KO because Madden sucks, so I will try my best to keep you updated on the score. And a nice little checkdown for a cute touchy. Travis Kelce gets a nice touchdown, and while this game is hard to edit. We are now in overtime, and the Chiefs got the ball first and scores. And now, Brandon Cooks scores with little time left. It doesn't matter though because the rules for OT are still broken, and the Chiefs barely beat the poverty team. Boom. They should put in Reed because he's better than Butt Kisser, but that was still a nice kick.
Madden is such a great game, isn't it? Well, that scoreboard sure says so. Well, that was a real scare for the 2-seed Chiefs as they almost lost to the second worst team in the whole bracket. Now let's take a moment to look at the bracket when we started, and how it is now. Woo! It's perfect, in every aspect. Well, if you made it this far, why not subscribe? You must have liked the vid. Why not get notified when the next one comes out? While you are waiting, enjoy some of my NFL edits. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Venomous Vikings 248.